I think as a young child, I was at the School of American Ballet at the time, in my teens, and I remember we would all go up to the top of the theater and watch Violin Concerto, and we really did not understand it because we had had no association with Balanchine and Stravinsky yet, and that was certainly something that you learned, I think, over a period of time, like the audience does. It's something you have to watch several times to really, really appreciate it. And then when I was first in the company, I was in the Corps de Ballet, so I have a long history with it. And then I was a principal dancer in it as well. So
for quite a few years.
Right, and Bart first taught me a little bit of it also, and so we have a good remembrance of Mr. B's work with it.
And rehearsals with him. What I find interesting also about the ballet is that it did evolve. Even as it came out of his mind, it was raw, and as we would go on and year by year progress, it became even energetically more integral and tight. It was wonderful to watch. The man goes down as she's observing the changing of the feet, and it's him coming up that makes this happen. So we don't have this lump of two bodies down so much. Does that make sense? Yeah. I believe the central point are the central arias, the two pas de deux. There are 4 principles in the ballet. The first movement really presents the whole idea. It's fantastic. You see each of the principles do 2 different variations in every permutation of the corps available. Then it's removed and you zero in on these different elements of the yin and the yang, male-female relating the energy of thrust and receive. It's fantastic. The first adagio is rather unhuman. It's rather elemental. It's about physical plane stuff. The second aria actually moves into an idea of male-female relationship in the human world, but it's using all of the elements that are presented in the first aria. There's a wonderful story about Stravinsky and his wife Vera, whom he had his whole life, but he did have a mistress that he loved very much, and Vera was feeling left out naturally. And this violin concerto, the second aria, is actually not an apology, but a poem to Vera. And Mr. Balanchine, of course, knew this, and so the pas de deux is almost a portrayal of that relationship, the codependence involved there, and the taking care of element.